Instagram Live. Another week goes by, Friday morning, and we're coming into a room that we've never been in before. We've got Steph and Jenny getting the gear organised, and Jack
and me
just disturbing the peace. Have you got everything ready to go, guys?
Yeah. Namaste's ready to go.
Yeah. Right, all the colours are ready. We come into the colours. There's colours everywhere. We've got colours on colours. We've got drawers full of colours, all sorts of colours everywhere. So, where are we running this weekend? We've got Rosehill, we've got Mudgee, we've got Nowra, we've got Gosford, Canterbury and Canberra.
Yeah, everywhere.
6 venues.
Yeah, busy.
Have we got enough gear?
I've got Lobby ready to go.
There he is, Lobby.
100 kilos.
Back again. I think all my thousands of fans will be welcoming me back this morning and waiting with bated breath for my tips.
Yeah, well, he is a heavyweight in more ways than one, Lobby. So we're all organised, Jen.
Yeah.
What's the best for the weekend?
Oh, I really like Namaste today. Hoping Space can just put it all in the mind. It's great.
Right, well, there's only 5 in that race. Steph, what have you got for us?
Harry Creek.
There we go.
Yeah.
Jack, what have you got? One.
Yankee won tonight.
There we go. Ramon, any winners?
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste. Yay. Well, there we go. Anyway, hasn't quite been as fruitful week as it's been the last few, but still a pretty good week. 3 winners. Don Pedro on Wednesday brought up win number 50 for the Sydney Metropolitan in Sydney. So it was a fantastic win. We've never got that far that quick. Or got to 50 that fast. So well clear, second in the Metro New South Wales Premiership, which is really good. Of course, last Friday night, Little Buyer, she dominated. She won by a big margin. And likewise, Ziggy was very good. He got a well-deserved win. He deserved that. He never seems to have any peace in front. But he was able to get away with it. Here we go. We'll look at one horse here. It's breakfast time. Raj, a few of the horses getting excited. I tell you, there's only one bloke that gets excited as much as some of these horses at breakfast time. Lobby.
What? I only had small breakfasts.
Small breakfast. So anyway, on another note, Iron Emerk was brilliant last week. We were absolutely thrilled with him. Running second in the Expressway. He just keeps stepping up against a really, really gun field. And Sandpaper was another excellent run. He obviously got beaten by a very good horse. He may go to a stakes race next time. Perfumist was great in the last race. So she's going to head to the Kiwi Saturday, 2 weeks from this Saturday, the 8th, over at Ellerslie. $3.5 million race. This guy's hungry. He wants to get into it, point and shoot. He's going to go down to Melbourne next week, and he's in great order. So we had 3 weeks between runs, go for the Australian Guineas, and he's going super. We are swapping and changing a little bit. It's the nature of the beast. And I thought Arapaho was outstanding first up last week. He ran a great 5th. It was a sprint home. He only got beat 3 lengths or so. He's going super. So he'll head to the very elegant Saturday week. And as mentioned already, we've got a heap of runners all over the show. New South Wales pretty much got covered. North, south, east.
West.
You think west?
West, well, Mudgee's west.
Oh, Mudgee's west, yeah. North, south, east, west. We've got it all covered. And I guess talking about other good horses coming back, we've got Steffi Magnetica trialling on Monday. Then she'll go to the 8th of March, the Canterbury Stakes with Zach Lloyd on. And really looking forward to that. We've got Midnight Dynamite going down to the English Sprint down the straight. Of course, Cabalis was a good second last year for Derby, and Overpass won that race. Seems like many a year ago, not that long ago, but fair way. Jim and Georgia are down in Melbourne looking at Yearlings today. I think they're on their way to Longwood, and looked at Yearling yesterday. They saw a few nice Lucky Vegas. I've got 2 Lucky Vegas, Sponars, who I really like. I think he's a very nice colt. And of course, Within the Law, who will go to the Sweet Embrace next week with Jason Collard on. And we know she's a very genuine filly, Lobby.
Yeah, very genuine. Enormous run in the English Millennium. A little bit of luck. She probably landed one horse closer. She probably wins the race, but she'll be very hard to beat the Sweet Embrace, and then hopefully if she goes good there, it'll get her a start in the slipper.
Yeah, so she's in great order, so we're really, really happy with her. And of course I'll be down in Melbourne next Saturday and into the sales on Sunday. We've had a lot of luck there, Point and Shoot, Twilight Royale, amongst others, so it's been a good sale and horses are selling pretty well. So if you're interested, you want to be involved, you've got to be in to win, please email georgia@bakerracing.com.au. And we're going to have to get into our runners soon, otherwise we'll be here all day. So any questions, put them in the question box. Lobby, there'll be a few questions for you down the bottom. I don't know, I'm supposed to be specific about that. I don't know how to do specific. Hi Bjorn from Macca. When do you think Unleashing will race again? She goes back into pre-training next week. She'll have 3 or 4 weeks, then she'll come into the stable after about 6 weeks trial, and then she'll have 2 trials. So you're looking at maybe 3.5 months. We want her spot on when she goes to the races. Of course, she has really good form behind Dirty Harry. Is it Dirty Harry?
Private Harry.
Private Harry. Of course,
Dirty Harry, that was Clint
Dirty
Eastwood.
Harry. Oh, great movies.
Oh,
Dirty
great movies.
Harry.
Dirty Harry movies.
Tell you what, Clint Eastwood, if he's not the best actor, I'll give up. So she's going well. We're just going to have to be patient, unfortunately, Macca. Mug Punter, where is the racing manager? Assistant trainer Luke Hilton. Well, I've tried to contact him today. He is in Saudi Arabia. He's in Riyadh. He's a kept man. Rachel is riding in a jockey series over there. I think she's got 4 rides, and he's over there. I think he flew last night, so he's gone from Japan to Saudi Arabia. He'll be back next Friday, though. He's back next Thursday, and it'll be a great experience. Of course, Romantic Warriors also racing over the weekend, so you'll get to see that. And Riyadh's not a general tourist place, so will be very interesting.
It's probably in his best interest not to be wearing that backpack over there. I wonder if he's sort of the penny dropped there and he'd give that away.
It's probably not the time or the place, Luke, but if they're watching, Luke likes drinking alcohol and gambling, and you better keep a close eye on
Hunting.
Right, anyway, so great experience. I wish I was there. Okay, we'll get into it. We've got Al Manzas. He's running tonight. He's got an awkward gait, so he's probably going to go back from that barrier. As much as anything, we get him underway, but he looks fantastic. He's actually a nice horse. We've got 2 little Avondale horses in the race. They've done a remarkable job, him and Namaste, but he looks absolutely fantastic. We come down here. He's Majorca Sunset. He actually raced on Wednesday. Didn't have a lot of luck. He copped a really bad check. We may just look at running him again in a couple of weeks. Tiberius, very nice. Ole Kirk colt. Hayek, he's a lovely capitalist colt. There's a Rapaho. I think he's come back better than ever. So, very, very slowly run race. He'll be much better suited over the mile. If they can just go a little bit quicker, will definitely help him. I Stole a Merc is in either at Nowra on Sunday. It's actually a tough race. Or we could go to Kemmler Grange on Tuesday. Looks fantastic. Good win last time, Lobby.
Yeah, terrific win. Yeah, Penny's starting to drop with him. A lot more tractable. We've got those earmuffs off him now, but he went really good when he won. So yeah, just expect him to keep going.
Yeah, he's another one of Derby's. Shervington, he was very good first up this time. He was a dominant winner. He's going to go back to Wyong on Thursday. I think he'd be hard to beat over the benchmark 64,000. Here's Iona Merck. He's a full brother to I Stole a Merc, and Iona Benz, who's actually going really well. She's won 2 of 3. She's coming along nicely. Chingatore is out at the moment. He's going to the Mudgee Cup. Lobby.
Yeah, Mudgee Cup, lot of weight, but he gets 4 kilos off. What's the name of the bloke that's riding him? Is he Brett Kavanagh's apprentice?
Yeah, Mr. Palmer.
Nick Palmer, that's him. It doesn't look an over hard cup field, so I mean if he can be up close I think he'd be very hard to beat.
And he actually went amazing last week. He's running better than ever. He ran very, very well behind, Sandpaper was second, so a bit of an awkward gait, but he's up and going, he's fit. We can use a bit of that speed and go from there. Here he is, overpass. the two stalwarts of the stable together. And lucky box number 7. He's coming up super. Overpass, really happy with him. Battle him, he's going to go to Canterbury on Friday night. He was good last time. I think the 1200 will suit. Lobby.
Yeah, nice horse. Yeah, very progressive. I think he'll acquit himself good in town.
Here's another horse Derby have picked up, Imperial Force. He's having a good gallop tomorrow morning. He's trialled well, looks fantastic. He's a stunning looking horse. He's possibly going to run Wednesday or Thursday. We'll have a question interlude. Thank Lobby for everyone. Here we go. We don't like to give Lobby too much credit. He tends to bolt if we give him too much. Thank Lobby for everything on Wednesday. From Paul, waiting for your special. Lobby, you'll be waiting a while yet. And hey Bjorn, Pat here. Is there a grand final set for Strata Arena? We will get to her. There's no grand finals. Winning races is initially the grand final, and we'll take them through. She will run Friday night, and I think she'll go well from there. So it's just one step at a time. You can't get carried away, and we will head back to it. Don Pedro, well, his 50th Metro win in Sydney this season. It was a good one. He didn't quite do it as expected, Lobby.
No, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, put the blinkers on him to try and keep him that little bit fresh and sharp. Probably cost him at the start, just missing him that little bit, but he showed he's just not a one-trick pony. He come from a fair way back and was dominant. So I think now when he steps out in distance, his next start, he'll be right up his alley. He's going terrific. Yeah,
he's going super. And this horse is hard not to love. Everybody loves him. He's a gentle giant. He's like Lobby and I. We struggle to get the weight off him, but he's up and going. There's just a bit awkward where we go with him. There's not a whole heap of races, and I'd love to try and qualify him for the big dance, but he actually got very badly injured as a yearling when he was in the paddock. He had his knee caught up and broke his knee, and his whole racing career was in doubt. So I think it's just our veterinary team, Warwick Farm Equine, Alan Ray, Claudia, they do a marvellous job, and just to have a horse like this going so well at 5 years of age, and I still think the best is yet to come, has been great. Swayceable, last time I looked there's only 5 in this race, and then 1 or 2 of the speed horses have come out. We've got Braith Knock On claiming 3. No, one more scratching, Lobby. You haven't checked as recently as I. So he's going for 4 in a row. Of course, he won the Evening Star last time. He's going super. He looks fantastic, and he's just really going well. He's in a good zone at the moment. I think he should be hard to beat.
Yeah, he should be very hard to beat. Looks like he'll get an easy lead again tonight. Probably makes it a little bit harder then for All in the Mind, like it was his last start. If Swayze gets an easy lead in front, and he's hard to run down. I thought if a bit of rain had came, All in the Mind would have been, brings him in a bit closer with him, but he just looks like he'll lead and be very hard to beat again.
Yeah, and I think he will be hard to beat again. He's definitely on top, but All in the Mind's going really well, and his run was excellent last time, so even though it's a small race, he may be able to be that little bit closer, All in the Mind. I don't think there's too much between them. Here we go, I've got someone, Seafarer 666. Hey Bjorn, I've followed you since Sam Doubt. Bet Winks, no, I don't know, won the Winks. Yeah, good to see you going well. Thanks so much, appreciate it. Yeah, it's like a dream at the moment, and here's a horse that's been a dream for everyone. Here we go, our Anchorage with the magic colours, racing tomorrow, favourite in a Group 3. Who would have thought? 4 starts, fresh up. He's been a revelation.
Yeah, who would have thought? Typical import, just improved with each prep, and this has been his best prep by a long way.
Yeah, and he looks great, and we're actually meeting a lot of the better horses with a big fitness edge, and he rolls forward and makes his own luck. So I think tomorrow he does suit well. Saying that, he was a dominant win last time. The form's worked out pretty well with Oziggy winning last Friday, albeit in a lesser grade, but he did have a big weight when he won, and he was just dominant. So he is going well. I think he's a much improved horse, and Luke has actually helped get him really fit too. That's the key with him. We've been doing swimming, treadmill, on the track, and we've definitely learnt something, because he's always been a big bellied horse. Finally looks lean and ready to go. Ziggy, He's going to possibly run next Friday as well, but he was good last week. He's a horse that always puts in, Mr. Consistent. He tries his hardest, and he's only 4, so I still think we've got a little bit left. He's all in the mind. He looks very healthy, as you can see. Obviously, unfortunately, to have 2 horses up against each other, both going really well, saying that it's a good race for both of them. So Gem Tycoon, he's a very nice ridden Tycoon colt. He's Namaste. He's a good looking boy, and he's in race 1 tonight. Bit of an awkward gate, but he likes to put himself up there. He's got natural speed, and I'm still hopeful he might be able to get him to 1 or 2 of the staying 2-year-old races. Definitely has ability. Here's Victor. He showed good city form last time. He's yet to win a race, but we may even consider running him midweek. What he goes, well, I think he's very, very well set up. Of course, he meets highlights tomorrow, but his first run was 1200, always on the short side. He's one of yours, Lobby.
Yeah, he's one of my boys. What he goes, yeah, looks very suitable tomorrow. 1400, Jason collared on. He knows him good, Jace, so I think it'd be very hard to beat.
Yeah, and he definitely raced in better class races through the winter and was very good. So he looks fantastic. His work's been good since, and really happy with him. Midnight Dynamite, Ben Mallam rides him in the English Sprint at Flemington next week at $1 million, 1st of March, and he trialled really well earlier in the week, so very happy with him. Right, we'll switch over to the other side. Of course, there's a lot happening at the moment. Have we got any more questions? Hi Bjorn, 1 trial, then a race for Outcast Alley? No, more than likely 2 trials. She's trialling on Monday. We've got a few others. We've got both Hawkesbury and Randwick on Monday. Lobby, you've organised?
Yeah, all organised. I'll do Randwick. Steph can go to Hawkesbury. They're going to be long mornings because they're pretty well spaced.
I always like to put a few movements on in the afternoon just to keep you honest, out of trouble.
Yeah, no, we'll be doing them Tuesday, I think.
Here we go, Happy Valley. She's a filly that we've always had a lot of time for. She's in on both Saturday and Sunday. I think more than likely we'll run at Gosford though, and she looks fantastic. She's a filly that doesn't carry a whole heap of weight, but really happy with her. I think she's a good chance. Here we go, Steffi Magnetica. Hello, sweetheart. She's trialling on Monday. We won't annoy her too much. She'll get frustrated with me. Here's Soho Artist. So she's running on Saturday. She's also in on Sunday. I think we run Saturday. She gets in with a good gait and weight. I think last time she had excuses. She's a big, strong filly, and I don't think she appreciated the wet track at Nowra at all, Lobby.
No, not at all. And she was probably held up at a vital stage. She just didn't get a crack at it until late, but she's consistent, and like you say,
do you mind taking your sunnies off your head? You remind me of another trainer.
No, they're like that, the other trainers. On my heads.
Righto, here we go. Broadway Folly, she tried really well during the week. She's won 2 from 3. She'll win more once she's up and going. Meet Me in Bondi could kick off on Thursday. I think he'll be hard to beat. Ride the River, win a super race on Wednesday. Did you think he was home, Lobby?
Oh, I thought he was home, but yeah, circumstances in the race sort of cost him. I think if he led, he would have won easy.
The Metallic Ruler, he could kick off during the week too. He's a promising horse. We've got Curie here. Here's Sassy Abbey. She's about to go down to Canberra. She's running this afternoon. I think she's a good filly. She's just done 1 or 2 things wrong, but she's big and strong and powerful. Lobby, how do you see it?
Yeah, well, she's drawn good. Her last 2 trials have been a lot more tractable than she was early. And isn't this a Hilton horse?
That is extra pressure there.
Horse,
Uncle
pressure
Bill. So we've definitely got her ready. I think she's fit enough to run a good race too.
Famous favourite for today too.
Well, it's a tough race, so if she can win that, we're going to go on to better things, no doubt. Now, Scalable. Here's a filly that came from an absolutely impossible position at Canterbury last time, Lobby.
Yeah, she'll appreciate getting out in distance. You know, like it would have been. We thought she probably needed it last start, but like I say, it was an enormous run. Still, out to the 1550 tonight's just superb for her. Very hard to do.
I think she's a nice filly, and we'll be able to look at the scratchings, of course, for Canterbury close at 10 o'clock. And look at these famous colours. Sweddenham Stud, the Sangster colours, of course, running the Stable of Stars. But any racing historian and any trainer privileged to have those colours in the stable. Right-yo. What else have we got? Good Hey mate, Troy, I thought What He Goes was good last start. You're just too short, bit of a sprint home. Malkovich, unfortunately, has been retired. Chris, he's a great horse. He won just over $1 million, so he was absolutely fantastic for the team. Here's Strata Verena, really nice filly. Jason Collett rides on Friday night, 1100 Canterbury. She's developed. Of course, she won the first trials of the year with James McDonald on. I like her. I think she's a really good filly. Triple Tempo, she won a trial by a margin during the week. Deal and Dash could make its debut next week. Here's Bonita Queen. She is in an 1100 metre race tomorrow, back from 1200 last week, and she was really good in the stakes race, Lobby.
Oh yeah, suits her tomorrow. Clean, back to the 1100. That's the key to her tomorrow. I think she'll be very hard to beat.
Ben Osmond rides. I hope we're not boring you. It's gone for a while. Lack of restraint. She's possibly going to run on Sunday. It can do a lot wrong, so not confident with her. Here's Little Buyer now. She looks outstanding. Lovely mare, and really come of age. She's another 5-year-old that didn't really do it. She probably disappointed, but as you can see, she's big, strong and powerful. And Steve, you're exactly the same, strong and powerful. But she's going amazingly well, and I think she can possibly make it 3 in a row on Friday night too. His Spring Leash may be a tad disappointing, possibly ridden a touch out of her comfort zone last Saturday. Time Bandit, well, she's in at 2 places. We won't go to Gosford, may well go to Rose Hill, and if we do, we'll probably look to ride her cold and use it like just get back and run on. They may go quick, of course. Here's a new stable acquisition, Yankee One, of course, with so she's in good order. She's done plenty of work. She's drawn gate 1 tonight, and there's been a couple of key scratchings already. There may be more. We'll definitely look to be positive with her. Lobby?
Yeah, I like her. Yeah, drawn good, trial good. Candid looks like the suit. Kieran McAvoy's on.
Kieran McAvoy is on.
So he'll give her a nice ride. Yeah, she'll be hard to beat.
And here we go. She's an A-lister as we go into 64 boxes in this stable, and box 64. She is in great order. Big, strong, laid-back mare. She gets the blinkers on. She goes well. I know she's lethal first up, but I actually think she's well-suited tomorrow as well. Gate 4, she should be able to put herself in a nice spot. Jason Collett on, and I think she's a great chance too. So here we go. We've got it all organised. Have we missed any runners? Namaste, Scalable, Suasive. I think we've covered them all. Highlights, of course, was very good last time. He's not in his box, and he's got a good gate, so I think he's a good chance. Dr. Frogley.
Yes.
Joe, how are you? Good.
Can't hide. You can't hide.
What's the best of the weekend?
Well, I like All in the Mind tonight.
He's a part owner.
Because I'm a part owner. And I think What He Goes is terrific at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's a good chance. Well, any more questions? Yeah, Imperial Force of possibly running next week. Well, that pretty much sums it up. Hope you have a great weekend. My best of the weekend. Tough one. Ooh. Going to go with Bonita Queen, and I do think Scalable will be very hard tonight. And here we go, Lobby. What he goes?
Correct. What he goes over the 1400. Very hard to beat, but I think we can win multiple races.
I can read you like a book.
Tonight and tomorrow.
Here's Perfumist just coming in. Look at her. She looks great. Going to have a good gallop tomorrow. She'll have a good gallop next Saturday, then head over to New Zealand Sunday. Ash Morgan rides. Of course, Ash is on her, so looking forward to that. And I do think Namaste will run well tonight too. I think he's a great chance. We've definitely got some good chances over the weekend. I think we're on 97 winners in Australia during the season. If we could bring up 100 this early, would definitely be a record. And look at this. This is what we do. Even we lend out our Toyota forklift. It never breaks down, so you can lend it out and do things like that. Last word, Lobby?
Yeah, well, I think if you can get even money for us to be on 100 by the end of the weekend, I think it's good odds.
He's hoping. Take care. Good luck over the weekend.